Greetings Internet, and welcome back for another Oxleymations presentation. Now for today's video, we're going to be trying a new food item that I just picked up at Walmart the other day. Behold, Doritos Loaded. Now as for what these things actually are, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is they're shaped like Doritos and apparently they've got gooey cheese stuff in them. And this one has jalapeno and cheese. See those little green flecks in there? It's going to be awesome, I hope. I've already preheated the oven to a grand old 450 degrees, like that. Now what I got to do is I got to put these bad boys onto that little pan over here. And then I can get started. So without further ado, and we make our cutaway. Alright, so our next step after we got the bags right here out of the boxes over there is we have to open them. Now I don't have any regular scissors on hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and use these poultry shears and I'll cut back when I have this thing open. Alright, so now the bags have been opened, and according to the boxes over here, we want to go ahead and put about 8 of these bad boys on there. So, since I have 2 different varieties and I want to try them, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of the normal ones. Then, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of the jalapeno ones. Then, of course, you gotta get them all arranged nice and neatly on the pan. Unless they're stuck together, in which case you gotta beat them up a bit. There we go. And then all this goes into the oven down here for 10 minutes. Let's double check that. Preheat, blah blah, yep. Bake for 10 minutes, cook times may vary. Okay, so now we set the timer over here, which is behind the gauntlet. Timer. Set that at 11. Then we take these and we put them into that oven like that. I'll be back. Whoops, let me try that again. There I am. I'll be back once that's done cooking. Alright, so the oven timer just went off. So now we go on ahead, put on our proper protective equipment. We open up the oven and we get out our foodstuffs. Oh, those look good. Yes, yes, timer, yes, yes, shush. And then we turn off the oven and our timer. And let me get out of the light so you can actually see it. Check out those bad boys. Listen to them sizzle. Doesn't that just sound good? Alright, now according to the directions on the box for this stuff, gotta let that sit for another 3 minutes so that they'll be cool enough to eat. So, while I'm doing that, I'm going to clean up this big mess over here. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so now that we got all the cooking and cleaning preparation work done, we can finally try the Doritos Loaded thingamajiggies. Personally, I think they just look like loaded potato bites, only, minus the potato. Alright, now what I've done with these is kind of a Dorito roulette. I've mixed them up so I don't know which ones are the jalapeno and which ones are the normal ones. So it's going to be a surprise no matter which one I choose. And to wash them down with, probably just turn the name brand around, but you already know what that is. You can't have Doritos without Mountain Dew. Or so the old saying goes, that tired old stereotype about video gamers. So without further ado, we open the 2 liter, which I already opened 2 days ago, And we fill up our cup. Goigle, 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 stop. Alright. So, I'll start with the one that blew open and like all the cheese came out inside the oven on the rack. So let's see what they're like, shall we? Definitely one of the jalapeno ones. You can taste a jalapeno. Thankfully not getting very much spice just yet. A very peculiar flavor. Because it doesn't quite taste like a Dorito. Honestly, the jalapeno ones taste like a jalapeno popper. Oh. Ah, I saved it with my pants. Okay. Pardon me, folks. Alright, that was the jalapeno one. So now let's try and get a regular one. We'll go with this bloated looking little one right here. This bloated looking little one right here. Smells like cheese. Okay, this one's a regular one. And sadly, like the jalapeno one over here, there's like a big bubble in the middle and like all the cheese just kind of gooped on the bottom. Weak. It's a weak snack right there. Now this one, still doesn't quite taste like a Dorito. This one kind of honestly reminds me of, if you guys ever tried those mac and Cheetos, it almost tastes like that, minus the macaroni noodles. Now, personally, if I were to choose between these, as to which ones I'd buy again, I think I'd be more preferable towards the jalapeno ones. Just because you got that nice jalapeno flavor and a little bit of a kick. As opposed to just, cheese that kind of tastes like a Dorito. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But probably not quite $5 a box good. Because you only get like 15 or 20 of them per box. Not such a good idea. Not such a good... I just cannot talk right now. Not as good of a deal as I thought I was going to get. There we go. Those are the words. Parlez-vous français? How do English? But yeah, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Use this flat Mountain Dew as kind of a palate cleanser. Alright, and now, this time, starting with the normal cheese one. Yeah, basically this is mac and Cheetos without the cheese. Without mac and Cheetos without the macaroni noodles. Which I just said, so that point's moot. And I already said I like this one better, so... This time I'm actually taking a minute to try and, pinpoint where the Dorito taste is. Instead of just going, no, I'm going to taste like jalapeno peppers. I just realized what this reminds me of. Okay. So, you guys know that Fritos like con queso dip, right? Like the little jar with the cheese in it, you microwave it for like 5 minutes and then you dip your Fritos into it. This tastes like that. Only you dipped a Dorito in it instead of a Frito chip. That's it. That's why I like it so much, because I love that queso dip from Fritos. Alright. Sorry that I'm talking with my mouth full, but I kind of have to in order to get the flavor of this and all. Okay. So, here's the verdict, folks, from yours truly, your one and only Oxleymations presentator. I'd say if you really, really, really liked Burger King's Mac and Cheetos, which I think went to Sheetz for a while, but I don't know if they still serve them, then I would stick with just the normal cheese variety. But if you're also a person like myself who likes jalapeno poppers and liked but wasn't overly fond of the Mac and Cheetos ones, then I would definitely take your money and go with the jalapeno and cheese variety of these things. Or if you're a thrifty person and you don't want to spend like $5 on a 15-pack of Doritos brand junk food that isn't a Dorito chip, and you actually have to wait while it cooks in the oven and yada yada, instead of just, popping open a bag and having your Doritos, then I'd probably just skip these entirely. So my review is, they're good, they're not the best thing I've ever tasted, and I think I'm probably not going to buy these again unless I just get the jalapeno and cheese variety. And they do actually go good with Mountain Dew. I'm surprised as you are, folks. Alright, so this has been my food review of the Doritos Loaded things. On that note, thank you all so much for tuning in and coming back for another episode. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, as all the popular people are saying on YouTube. And also, if you're subscribed to me and you're not getting notifications about my videos, make sure you hit that little bell wherever it is on the screen here, so that your notifications will be turned back on and you'll know for a fact when I'm posting a video. I'm sorry for that. With that being said, everyone, thank you all so much for coming back. I truly, truly appreciate it. All 6 of you who actually still watch my videos. And with that, Oxleymations signing out, Cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.